Don't you know we're back for one more round 4 here at Benton Country Club. We've had one really good round, one not so great round, and a round that had a little bit of both. Had an amazing stretch and a not so amazing stretch. We're gonna try and replicate round 1 here. We go back to the gold tees, medium winds out of the northeast, very firm fairways, very firm greens, but the greens they're hard but slow. So you got a moderate green speed. It's going to be an interesting round to kind of dial in because theoretically distances should be relatively achievable, but things are very firm, so lots of things to consider. I think like a lot of these rounds, we can go here with the 3-wood, try and get it safely out to the right. All right, that's a very good first tee shot here. And of course, I greatly this stream has been honestly fantastic so far. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys tonight. And for those that are missing out on YouTube, well, you know, obviously you can sub to the YouTube so you don't miss these rounds. But we do stream. It's a grand old time. So come on over. There's the sales pitch. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's play some golf. All right, so we've got like probably 7 or so miles an hour wind at the back here. Casey, welcome back. How we doing this evening? So this carries about 3-4 yards. I think with the very firms, we gotta definitely give it some loft here. I don't know if I'm overlofting it. I imagine it's going to kick out and then not really roll a whole ton. This should go pretty straight at it. We hit the big fast, but also really pulled that shot. So, not great. Get a very fortunate roll, though. All right, get away with one there. But that's kind of the tempo that we've been fighting. Every once in a while, the swing just maybe doesn't feel all that right. We hitch our swing a little and really get under the thing. Big birdie putt. Big birdie putt though. Whew. Okay. Can't be doing that. We're not gonna get away with all of them. So this kind of sucks. Oh no. Very firms into the smallest window. Yeah, we're not gonna lie, we're not gonna have fun with this one. We're not gonna have fun with this one. Land it somewhere in here with the 7-iron. And kinda just hope for the best. I was gonna say you don't want to be short, but you really don't want to be long either. So I need the very firm to do its thing and get us up there. Stay. That's gotta be because it's 134s, right? If that's like anything faster, that has to end up coming back down to the front of the green. Okay. You know, just putting our heart in our throats very early. Still a tough putt because it doesn't move a ton, which is always the scary one because sometimes it ends up breaking more than it looks. You like this day 4 outfit the best? I'll let the wife know, Lockshead. Do you have any more fashion advice you'd like to share? You know, choose wisely which outfits you do and do not like. I could have her you know, take some constructive criticism, see what ones should maybe change. All right, that's a pretty good drive. Cut over to the right more, though. If it carries the tree, should be fairway. All right, I thought that was going to hang out a little more left. But that'll work. Now we've got 232 to a back pin, but it's uphill. We're going to lose at least 5 or 6 yards there. 5 to 7. Pin high, very firm, and then the slower roll. Just give it a touch of backspin here. My wife dresses my avatar. Yeah, I tell my wife that there are new clothes in rotation, and then she dresses my character and buys clothes that she wants. I don't have fashion sense. It's already disappointing enough that I have to dress myself in real life. Although if we do dress up fancy, that's my wife's job as well. You hide your DLC purchases in shame? Please don't tell me you bought DLC for this game. I hope you're just talking in general. Once and only one. Oh, no. Lockshead, come on, man. What are we thinking? Short right. Didn't hit it hard enough, and it didn't come out left enough. We'll take the bird, though. The Jordan pack at the beginning. Okay, to be fair, hand up. My wife told me it was okay to buy the Tiger Woods edition of this game when it launched. I shouldn't have. It ended up not being worth it, but that did have the Jordan pack, so I guess that's my... I guess that's my flaw. Baby slow, because I'm sure the brain was terrified of the water there. Yeah, the extra money, I mean, obviously I had spent the extra money again to get early access, which I think is a horrible thing that we as a society have accepted. That we pay more money to play the game a couple days earlier, but as somebody who streams and makes YouTube videos and stuff for the game, I kind of feel like I have to. Now, ride it left. Into the hole. It's not into the hole, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Take those. To be fair, I don't think there's ever a point. Very firms, we'll just take the 5-iron. I probably should play like... Should have played like a baby fade on it to try and run it to that back right corner. And get it a little bit closer, but... Yeah, I don't think with the 5-iron we were ever going to get a big enough kick down there to really hurt us. All right, so it's a little bit downhill and downwind, but I mean downhill lies, not downhill to the actual flag, but we're not gonna get enough out of the gap wedge. Even if you got a few yards, you're still in here. So I think we're gonna have to loft this up. Like, I think this carries past the flag. So I'm banking on this. I hit that fast. That's going to be way further. It's going to be an uphill putt, but we had rollout on it. Just stay on the green. Magic on the front, can I keep it going? It's the type of thing, Lockhead, like, we've had the tempo in the beginning, but the tempo can definitely escape us like it did there at any time. Yeah, we got away with it on the first hole. See what we can do here. It's low. Oh, what a good attempt. Good attempt. Just a little bit low on power in line. All right. Gotta get back into it here. Nice and easy. It's a little bit short. I didn't see that happening on the... I thought we'd, like, run through the back. This was not my expectation of how this hole was gonna play. Okay, so more on the precarious flop. 37, 36. Well, it's that very firm. You know, so I'm trying to hit this a little long. Spin it back a little bit. That's definitely playing it safe. That's definitely playing it safe. I could have put more loft and backspin on it, but it's all downhill, and I just did not want to be in a situation of rolling it back down the green. I did not need that in my life, you know? Some of these are big putts, man. This round is being defined by the fact that the putter is actually dropping some. Cross myself up a little bit. Hopefully this kicks just enough left to stay fairway bound. Okay. Try and run this into the back now. Again, it's very firms. Lose a few yards. I think it's again okay if we kind of end up rolling it towards that back part. I just want to be on the safe side. baby fast, but we played it out a little bit more to the right. Just expecting more so that that wind was going to turn it over. Distance is good. Going to have a nice downhill putt. Oh, it's not even... I mean, oh, it is a foot downhill, but it's actually more so on the sidewindy bit. So if we get this... Okay, I gotta think about this because it's 134 greens, so if I play it too far to the right, we're not actually gonna spit all the way back out down to the hole. At least this is a putt for eagle and not like a par 4 where we're going for birdie. That's a lovely lag. So the long putt reads have been very, very good. As much as we want to hole every one of those, that's a very unrealistic thing to do. But to do that is pretty nice. Man, the very firms make this suck. Full backspin, 200, 203, easily down towards hole high. I don't love this. Because the very firm is gonna make this bounce really big. It's a good strike and a good line. It's just a matter of, like, does it land on the green, which it doesn't, and then how does this fairway bounce play with the backstop here? Because I'm playing a lot of spin, so you never really know. Not nearly as aggressive as I would have expected. I'm expecting it to hit and just be, like, out the back of the green, full stop. Come on. Dropping putts. Dropping putts is my my favorite Disturbed song for those familiar. The sound of that song now saying dropping putts instead of dropping plates is really leaving an interesting an interesting sound in my head. I don't think anybody's ever made that remix, but if somebody does, please let me know. Please let me know. All right, we got to make sure that we're out to the right. I don't want to be down in the ditch left. A little slow. That's full stop the brain saying, "Yeah, you're not going to be in that ditch." I played it too safe though. Played a little bit too much on the shape, but maybe we can make another downhiller. Because we've been dropping a lot of these today. Downhill behind, so have to be definitely careful here. Left it a little bit short on pace. I thought with it being downhill behind that it was gonna... Maybe I just underhit it is all it is, and maybe it's not that I under-aimed it. Thought it was gonna roll a lot more, so I was trying to be pretty mindful of that. Either way, that is a very solid front nine. Now the back nine, I think definitely toughens up a bit, but that doesn't mean that it's not gettable. It just means that you really can't be missing your shots. That's like the big thing here. Underhit it. Might be okay if it lands on the green. Okay, we're fine. Because I got bite. That's so dangerous, though, because if the way that's sloped, it's very firm. If it hits anything off of the fairway, we could easily ricochet to a really unforgiving spot. Round's going well, Jet Ski. Round is going very well. We are 8 under through 10. So a very, very good start. Just got to bring it home. I don't want to play the very firms into that. Okay, so question becomes, what do we need to carry here? 277? I think we can full backspin this over. Baby slowed it, but that's all going with the wind, so it should help the cause more than hurt. And that's why you need to land it so far back, because you land at the short side of the fairway and kick out all the way across. Like, very firm fairways are just so unrelenting. Underhit it and slowed it. Gosh darn it. That's like the one thing that I couldn't do. As like I saw the water and tried to go for it. That's really not bad. Underhit it a little bit, but I think everything else about that played really well. Alright, so that was... I definitely got in my head there. I definitely got in my head there on that shot. Can you carry this? Because the wind is in... Like, I can get 317, but the wind's playing the way it is. But if I lay this up, there's 0 chance. Maybe fast, but I think I played it enough right. Perfect. Just trying to leave that out there so that we don't bring Go and OB into play. But now we have a chance. Now it's a slim chance because you're talking a long iron at best. I don't think we can do anything good with this. All right, 3 hybrid, 226. Full loft is 5 yards off of that. So 221. Wind in slightly. It's very firm with the backstop. So what we need to have happen, maybe a little less of that and a little more, little fade. You're basically trying to curl this in and use that backstop then. I believe that'll play. I believe that'll play. Holy cow. Now the question is, can we read this properly and drain the putt to actually convert the opportunity? Because I do feel it breaking. Ah, man. I pushed it a touch right, and I didn't feel super comfortable over the putt. But we'll take the birdie. We'll take the birdie. All right, I'm definitely struggling a little bit with my feel. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's an endurance thing that just by this point in the stream that I'm fading on it, or if it's a mental thing of like, I recognize things are going well, and then you just get a little bit more unsettled over the ball because you're like, okay, we got to keep this going. You know, you bring a lot of previous gameplay and stuff into it. That I'm not sure about. Let's see what we can do here. Can we clutch up after that whole talk about inputs and stuff? I would say that's clutching it. Yeah, fake struggles. No, they're real struggles. That's the sad part. I wish I was a fake struggler. Fake struggling would make my life a whole lot easier because I would know I could just flip it on whenever I wanted to. So 162. The wind is like a touch in. Trying to play a little fade here. Got too far. That's unfortunate. I played... The wind in the face didn't really do anything. The wind in the face didn't really do anything. Because I tried to play like a touch aloft with the baby fade there. Keep the wind pushing us in. We had the uphill and it just sailed it. I thought we were going to land a little shorter. That just kind of full sent on us, so... We're gonna try and get it up into here. Okay, just gotta make sure that we definitely give it enough. That was nearly not enough, but I also hit it like very fast because I don't know, that whole sequence made me uncomfortable. Big saves though. We've gotten ourselves into trouble a few times, but we're definitely still playing well enough. I was about to give that look of that. The way that ball took off, I almost thought we were gonna put it in the bunker. I was like, how is this not gonna carry it? It's 40 foot uphill to here, but I guess it's 21 feet uphill to this point, so I guess it's all about perspective, huh? 44 under's decent. Yeah, we're looking to score a little more. I'm not done yet. I don't want to be done yet, at least. All right, little slider, under hit that shot, so we're a little bit further back on this. You know, Knight, I'm not gonna lie. I've only seen like clips of Doc over the year. I've never actually sat down to watch a Doc stream, which is probably shameful. The man's has just done a lot and is very famous. So probably should have at some point, right? Alright, I'm trying to play this in like I don't know, hopefully this with the very firm still is in a good spot. Maybe slowed it. It's just, did I play it too short? And it looks like I did, because I played spin. Not as short as I thought, just offline, but these are tame enough in a way that if we get our aim right, I mean, if you get your aim right, you can make the putt, but like, it's not a crazy enough break to make it impossible. Dang. Almost had it. Past his prime, decent golfer too. Yeah, I know he plays, or he at least played like 2K21 a bit. I think he might have played 2K23 as well. Do we play this up green side? I guess we can go for it. I roll to the, yeah. Only got 103. I don't know if you can act, well, no, actually looking at that, I think you get that a bit more to the left. Maybe like a 104 or something. Better high roll than 2K23. Obviously, I think 2K23, like, with, you know, you can get pretty good at it and get way better than IRL. But I think for a lot of people, I think there are a lot of people who are better IRL than at virtual golf. I think it's probably a good split. Catching the players today. Yeah, I caught up until like noon or so. So I caught a little bit of it in the background while I was working. Saw that Schauffele and McElroy had a really good start. So the question becomes here, is 134s enough to ride this around and back down? I think it is. I'm gonna get fancy with this. I don't know. Trying to full backspin and like plop it in that little valley that it is. I feel like playing it out there and rolling it back. Okay. This is not my most favorite of shots. Time to clutch up, though, and hit a perfect drive when you need it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, now we give ourselves a chance. Can we grab an eagle? Very firm, but then this will roll out pretty nicely to the hole. But. 5-iron, I don't think is going to get there. So let's see here. If it plays back like 10 yards, short of here, bounce forward and down. Okay, we're gonna play a little fade here. Albie? Well, if we Albie, nipple lasers are on the cards. Come on. Got it too far to the right. Got it too far to the right. I didn't want to play that. I didn't want to play that big slope. I wanted to be a little bit more out to the left. But We can putt this out of the short stuff for an eagle, I believe. I believe. Now the question is, do I trust it? Little bit more. Little bit more. No! Kissed it. Kissed it. We hit that a touch harder that drops. We hit that a touch harder that drops. All right. So 13 under to wrap it up. Pretty solid. We definitely had some mistakes in this round. A couple of them. Not huge. Looks like scoring though. We're gonna hold steady with people here. But overall solid tournament. We had our swing faults, but when it was on, boy, was it on. I look forward to next week, though. We've been playing pretty well, so hopefully we can continue this upward trend.